also loved many pieces of being in church. The sounds and the rhythms probably being the best part. And I think it becomes the best part because people are creating these sounds with the intent of pleasing a higher power. So there is a spiritual oomph to the things these people are putting out that you cannot find nowhere else. Again, to go back to my favorite thing, racism. When you're not allowed to have instruments because people are taking those things away from you, you get creative with the ways that you express rhythms, and for people in church, that would be praise. That's why we see the entrance of cowbells and maybe smaller tambourines that are being made. But people also use everyday items like washboards. But clapping and stomping is the most common instrument that you'll find in the church. This is the thing about clapping and stomping in church, is while you might get called to clap and stomp during music, as long as your rhythm fits into the song somehow, you're allowed to clap freely, right? You can clap in different ways that all engage with the sound, and this happens often. It's very free in the way that people create rhythms, but they all come together and hold one story to be understood with the songs at play. You have to learn how to do this. And like, when I say learn how, I don't mean you sit and you have lessons. You learn by witnessing and experiencing the rhythms in church itself. There is correction sometimes. I remember being a kid in church, and there would every now and then be someone who was clapping off beat, and because it was important for the rhythms to be cohesive, someone, maybe their neighbor, would turn next to them and hold them or stop them and get them clap along with them so that they could clap back on beat. There was nothing wrong with saying, hey, you aren't existing in the same rhythm as the rest of the people in here, but we want you to participate, so here's how you can participate in this way. And they would continue to do that until they were able to be on rhythm. There was nothing wrong with this form of correction, because everybody knew that what was existing there needed to be collective for it to be entirely at its full power. No, it's not just the hands. It is also the feet. We gets to stomping. Stomping along with the percussion, stomping during praise breaks, creates a relationship between the rhythm of the musicians and the rhythm of the people in the congregation. The church is often about the relationships, and there are power dynamics that are deeply unhealthy, but there are also all sorts of relationships in the church that make it continue to run smoothly and hold a specific energy that is very powerful. Now